Guess who again? It's me. Okay, now this is going to be kind of a different type of video, and a lot of people have been asking me about this, so I, for many, many years, have been a master tarot card reader. For many, many, many years, I had tons and tons of clients. I've done hundreds, thousands of card readings. I am very, very good, or they wouldn't have kept coming back to me. They wouldn't keep coming back to me. I can't stand people who do it to play tricks on people or just to tell people things that they want to know, and I take it very, very seriously, because I think I was about, maybe 9 years old when I inadvertently made my first tarot deck in England. And it was a rainbow pad. It was called a rainbow pad, and I bought it with my allowance. And I was sitting there, and all the papers were different colors, and first of all, I started putting down numbers, and then I started drawing. I used to love drawing animals, and I started drawing. Anyways, I made what is called now a shapeshifter deck. And a shapeshifter deck is a deck that's comprised of people who are half people and half animals. And I still have that rainbow pad in my chest in my room, and it's very, very old, and I'm sure that if I opened up the plastic that it's encased in, it'll probably fall apart. I haven't looked at it for years, but I always kept that. I've got many tarot decks. I've studied many, many books, because just like anybody who is in any kind of profession, you do have to study. You have to get with the times. Can anybody do a tarot reading? If you take a tarot deck and you have a little book, you can have fun with it and do a tarot reading. And you might be surprised at how accurate you can be, maybe once or twice. But to do a proper tarot card reading, which came instantaneously to me. Also, when I was in England, I had a little girlfriend called Cheryl, and I guess this was all meant to be. And she took me to meet her mother, who was a gypsy. And I've always loved gypsies. Always, always loved gypsies. I hated dolls, but I love gypsy dolls. I've loved movies about gypsies, caravans. So I'm part Irish, Welsh, Scottish. There's no gypsy in me that I know of, but I am definitely somewhere along the lines. There must be gypsy in me. I don't know if any of my ancestors have the gift that I do. I know that my mother was really, really good at finding things. And so I met Cheryl's mother, who was a gypsy, and she asked me if I wanted my cards read, and I didn't have a clue what she was talking about. All I remember is that she had a bunch of stables in the back of her back garden, and I was so interested in looking at all the horses, because horses were my whole life back then. And so I was looking at all the horses, smelling the horses, wanting to ride the horses. Anyway, I went in and sat in this little room, and she told me that I had a gift. And so I had a gift. Anyway, eventually, I was always drawn to tarot cards. So eventually I did get into, for example, I had a lot of home clients, many, many clients for many, many years. And then I went and applied for a job at a big shopping mall, just for a week, to help out this fellow who was doing readings and who had to go to a different mall. Well, I went there for a week, and I ended up staying there for 5 years. And it was quite the experience. And I stayed there and had a ball, except I found it really difficult doing readings with rock and roll music and hip hop music and everything else, because it's not the right scene or the setting, and it was very distracting having all of the energy of other people around me. But I managed to do it. I made my little corner. I had one of those curtain things there, and had a great time working there until I couldn't walk anymore. I couldn't take the bus to get there, and I had to start walking with a walker. And so after 5 years, I had to leave, and that was in 2003. And thus I went back to having home clients. Now, doing tarot readings is something that I have to do. It's like singing. It's in my blood. I have to do it. If I don't do it, I don't feel complete. Yes, I do charge. I do charge because I've worked very, very hard to become a really, really good tarot reader. Am I psychic? Of course. If I wasn't psychic, I wouldn't be able to do a tarot reading. Like I said, you can do a tarot. There are people who do tarot readings without being psychic, but you've got to have some kind of psychic gift, or, you know, it's impossible to memorize all the cards because each card could mean 10 or 20 different things, but when you put the cards, different cards together, they mean something totally different. Now, this purse, little bag, looks like a doctor's bag. This is a couple of 100 years old. And inside of here, I have my largest tarot deck. And it's been retired. And this is the Aquarius deck. I am an Aquarius. And I was drawn to this deck. I also have another smaller, newer one than that. But this is my oldest deck. This is my oldest one. And inside of that, for some reason, I've always kept my mother's little measuring tape. Don't know why. Just I wanted something with my mother in there. It still works. And I've also got a card from a client in there. I've also got a teeny little tarot deck that you can't use. It's just a little thing I have. It's an ornament. I wish I could pan my camera around, but I can't. Anyways, and I will use one deck for a few months and then I'll use another deck. But basically, I always go back to the same 3 decks. Anyways, the point of this video is to tell you that I'm really missing not doing my tarot readings. And this is what I'm hoping to branch out into on the computer. Somehow, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Because of my long hours in the hospital, I can't have clients coming in and out of here all day long. I never know when I'm going to have to go and lay down when I'm home on my 2 days off. So I can't schedule people to come in and out of my apartment the way I used to. It would just totally drain me. Because when I do a reading, I'm using energy and my inner guide. And for those of you that believe, that's fine. For those of you that are skeptic, that's okay. That's all right. You know, everybody has their choice whether or not to believe in it. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I will be branching out, and hopefully after the new year, onto another channel where I will be doing tarot readings. And I'm trying to get set up for that. I'm still trying to edit these things. So, but that is my main goal. And who knows, I might come on with black gypsy hair. I don't know. No, I used to wear black gypsy hair when I would go to the Bay or big stores and do readings for the stores when they had like some kind of a big promotion or whatever. And oh my God, I used to get these beautiful gifts. I always used to go to the Bay almost every year in the perfume and makeup department. And oh my God, I was in my glory. Not only did I get paid, I got all kinds of free perfume and makeup and everything, and it was just glorious. Anyway, so that's the other side of Susie, is that I am a tarot card reader. My first love is singing. Well, I guess it's sort of on a par with my tarot card reading. And I guess you don't understand unless you are one, but unless I'm doing readings, I don't feel complete. I have to help people. I have to help guide people through their problems. I don't think I'm a guru or anything like that. It's just something I have been doing all my life, and it's just a part of me. And having this damn disease is very frustrating because it's preventing me from doing what I was born to do. And so I'm going to climb that mountain too. I'm going to get back into doing my readings full time again. And I will always have time. Have time to do my makeup videos, because I'll never stop loving makeup, and to do my tarot card readings, except my tarot card readings will probably take place at very odd hours in the morning when people are awake and when I don't have dialysis the next day. Or I can schedule them for my day off. I can just do it from my computer, and it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely wonderful, because I will use my clairaudience, or I'll use Skype. And so I just want to let you know, for those of you that are asking, and I will not be doing tarot card readings on this channel, because I'm not going to mix my tarot card readings with my makeup channel. It's going to be two separate entities, and I'm not going to mix my business with my pleasure. So Tarot Susie is coming to you in the year to come somehow. A lot of people are very anxious for me to get into it online, and so I'm looking forward to it. And I want to thank you all for everything you've done for me, for all the things you've taught me, for getting to know you all. I have so much fun watching videos. I really, really do. All the different women I've met, all the different characters, all the different things you're into. Sometimes people are into wigs, and then they're into makeup, and then they're into crafts, and we seem to go from one obsession to the other, but it's a lot of fun. And when I think of all the years I watched YouTube and just watched the music, I can't believe that I didn't watch YouTube and get into the makeup thing and everything. But I didn't even know it existed, as I'm sure a lot of you didn't. So I'm really, really happy to be here, to be home on this cold and blustery, snowy, squally day. And I just want to let you know about the other part of Susie. And the other part of Susie, when I do my readings, I like to have fun, but I don't joke around about that. I take it very seriously, because I don't want to take anybody for a ride. They don't deserve that. And so that's it. Oh, I know. When I just did my video on makeup, I can't believe it. One of my eyeliners is smudged. I don't know how that happened. And then the other thing is, I didn't tell everybody about, I forgot to tell you that I put my secret powder on after everything. And everybody's saying, what is this damn secret powder that you got? And the secret powder is made by Banilla, B-A-N-I-L-A, or Banillo, B-A-N-I-L-O. It's made by Banillo, and it's a translucent powder. It is the most beautiful powder. I keep talking about it, that you will ever use. And it's made in Europe. That's all I know. I got it on eBay, and it's just wonderful. So for any of you that are not happy with your powder, try the Banillo Secret. Go on eBay, see if you can find it. And the other thing I forgot to tell you, of course, was at the end of my putting my face on, I spritz with my elf. I think I just like the feeling of water on my face. Anyway, so this is Susie Sear, tarot card reader, coming to you to let you know that I will be having another channel coming up in the new year, and looking forward to having clients and getting back into doing what I love to do. But I will not stop doing what I'm doing here, because I'm having too much fun with all this. So I wish you all a great week, and hope everybody's getting ready for Christmas. I'm not ready at all. Haven't even bought a present. Anyway, so take it easy, and love you all. See you soon. Bye.